Now that we got that labeled. Hey, this is Mike. Welcome to the Wandering Minds.
This is Mikki.
Mikki, let's talk.
Did we decide on what we were going to call this?
Not yet. We got to figure something out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Something weekly or whatever. Bi-weekly, weekly. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Just discussion. So.
Yeah.
What do you want to discuss? Tell me about your weekend. You had big stuff going on this weekend.
Oh, so did you. I was at family camp last week with my family.
Hence the name. What? Wow.
Family camp. It was really nice. It was at Big Lake, which is up by Hoodoo. And I thought the water would be really cold, but it was actually pretty warm. It was nice just to hang out with the kids because like all the food was provided. I didn't have to worry about any of that. And they had some fun activities. Archery tag was a lot of fun.
Archery tag? Explain that.
So you shoot
like
arrows.
Nerf.
They're more like Nerf arrows, yeah, but they're used with I don't know what types of bows they are, but it's like
a crossbow.
No, like if you were to make one with a stick and a string.
Yeah. Oh. So it's just the old school bow, right?
Yeah. But the arrows
I don't know
have
if that's
like
old school actually. But
I don't know anything about archery.
Yeah.
But the ends of it, the arrow part, is like a big marshmallow. But it's heavy enough that when you shoot it, it travels.
Can you knock a kid down? Can you shoot your daughter, your small crazy one,
and knock her down?
Maybe
if she was 10 feet from me.
Nice. Worth it then. I would totally do that.
They didn't hurt, except I got hit a lot. Because
you're a big target. I mean, not a big person. I just mean compared to the kids, you're a bigger target.
I was just trying to have fun because they had these barriers, right? But it's not fun if you just hide behind the barrier the whole time.
So is it? Have you ever gone paintballing?
No, but I think it's similar to that.
Okay.
Although they had like mobile, basically they look like folding mats.
Yeah.
That you could just
hide behind or sniper people off. Now, have you ever heard of the shit? It was right here when I said paintball, airsoft. The airsoft.
That sounds like it'd be painful.
From what I'm told, it's not as soft as it fucking sounds. It is.
I've heard that it can be.
But it's like paintball. It sounds like it's like that where you're literally
shooting like pockets of air. I've heard of it. Yeah, I've never tried.
Well, it's not air. They're like little plastic or rubber BBs or something like that.
That doesn't appeal to me.
Yep, it's not for everyone.
And I have a really ugly bruise on my arm because I don't know how to shoot a bow and arrow. But it was fun. I got hit a lot because I wasn't hiding. I was running out and getting the arrows and trying to shoot the other people. Actually, because my kids would just end up hiding behind the barriers, and because they didn't want to get shot.
Yeah.
But then there was nothing to shoot at, so I took a lot for the team.
Nice. How many people were playing at one time?
The first time I played, it was 6 of us, so 3-on-3, and then actually both times it was 3-on-3.
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We had one where we played paintball one time, and basically if you get shot, you're out. So you have to go out to the corridor, and you can watch because there's windows. But it's usually really dark. They have a lot of different colored lights and shit like that.
Yeah.
Really fucking dark, though. But it's cool because you can totally get in these spots that are above, high, low, and sniper people off. And it came down to my brother and I have a picture. I'm going to try and find it so you can actually post the picture after this. But we got pretty much lined up. We were right here. And it was we were the last 2 people in there. And I fucking lit him up. And he has a whole circle of bruises right there. Because I just lit him. Bop, 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 bop. Lit him up, got his whole torso area, and he was fucking bruised for at least 2 weeks.
Aww.
At least 2 weeks. And they're painful too. That shit is, because when you're only 15 yards away or closer.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, it's painful. You're not supposed to shoot at the head or the face.
Yeah,
you wear masks and stuff, but you still,
It was like tunnel vision though. It was hard.
Oh yeah, and then
around.
like when you're indoors like this place, it's hot, it's musty,
Yeah.
it's so everything
hot
kind of gets
there.
fogged up,
Yeah.
and you're sweating, and it just
Oh, ours had like mesh over the eyes so that it breathes better.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. So with the paintball, it's shit. If you get accidentally shot in the face, that shit will splatter right through.
Yeah.
So and then you want to wear layers because that shit hurts. So you put layers on. So yeah, that was fun though. But anyway, so
we should go play sometime.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a paintball place.
There is Paintball Palace down on what is it,
Somewhere.
7th?
I don't know.
7th Street in Eugene. The Paintball Palace. It's an indoor, and then they have outdoor ones. I think out of town.
Oh, that would be fun to go do.
So fun, so fun.
Yeah.
It can be an expensive hobby.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But anyway, so what else other than archery and that? What?
Oh, there was this thing. We got pulled around on a boat. They called it the Sea Wolf, but like if you think of Jaws and there was that big banana boat thingy, it was like that.
Yeah.
But it was two-sided. I don't remember. I haven't seen Jaws in a long time. Was it one-sided, two-sided? Anyway, it was two-sided. So
where
there was,
people can sit on both sides.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you got people here and people here.
Yeah, and it was fun, but I don't enjoy like having to hold on or like I don't enjoy the thrill of. It's not a thrill to me. Constantly worrying about falling off.
Yeah.
Like that's not fun to me.
Yeah.
So they had Sea Wolf and Sea Pup. The difference was that the Sea Pup they just went slower.
Yeah.
And so I did that twice with the kids, and it was enough. The third time they wanted to do Sea Wolf, and I got in the boat, and I was like, "Have fun!"
Yeah.
But they had a lot of fun. I was really proud of all the kids for doing it, but Samuel especially because he did Sea Wolf. He was scared, got off. Did Sea Pup, got braver, and then did Sea Wolf again, and he sat at the very back, and he actually fell off twice.
Nice.
And
we went when we went to Florida. What was it, a year ago?
yeah, it was February
yeah.
last year. Was it last year or was it this year?
I think it was. I don't know.
I think it was last year.
Yeah. So when we went there, we did an excursion where we did a sea excursion where we went out into different areas.
Yeah.
And you had like they would pull you. You can get on jet skis and go around a big old loop and do all that shit. You can
Jet skis are my jam.
Yeah, jet skis are cool, but
love jet skis.
we got on the same type of thing. What you were just talking about, where you get pulled behind. He pulled us behind a jet ski.
Okay.
So, but we're on the same type of thing where there's group here, and like I'm in front of because I saw people do it, and literally, and I'm not fucking joking. The whole fucking say 2 minutes of whatever we were being pulled, all we were fucking getting was splashed with salt water in our fucking faces. You couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because he was like trying to go so fast and shit that all it was doing was blasting fucking water in all of our eyes.
That's
like
not...
literally, and it's salt water.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
literally you can't fucking see, you can't prepare for fucking like shit like that because you're getting fucking just slammed.
Yeah.
Slammed with, so that was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
To me, that was stupid because it was no fun. There was nothing fun about that.
That's not fun, yeah.
No.
And we did it for, it was in a lake, so it was fresh water.
Yeah.
Right? The people in the front definitely got splashed a lot. But you could still see because it wasn't salt water.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're still being bombarded with fucking water in your face, which is difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there was a coloring contest, and I won on that day.
Oh,
The
shit.
adult
is there
coloring
age brackets? Okay, I was
There
gonna
is
say.
an age bracket. Adults, on like the one day that there was only 3 submissions.
Nice.
And I won.
Hard competition there.
Yeah. But I promised my kids that if I won, I would dance.
Nice. So did you dance?
Yeah, but it was more like
Did somebody record it?
I doubt. No, nobody recorded
Oh,
it.
because we have to post stuff like that on these videos when we talk about it.
It's in memories.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is. It's
Sorry.
just etched.
Samuel told some good jokes, I can tell you. Did you watch the video?
I did watch the video.
Well, then you have to act surprised.
You should put it on so the whole world can see.
Well, I don't want to put him on so the whole world can see.
True, but can't you like buzz his face out or anything like that?
But why can't you shower with the Pokemon?
Why?
Because they'll Pikachu.
Nice.
The other one had
That was a dead stop from your laugh, so that wasn't authentic.
the other one was, why did the bike stop going up the hill? Something like that.
What?
Because he was tired.
Nice. That's a good one too. He wrote that one, didn't he?
I don't know where he got these.
Pretty sure he wrote that one.
I don't remember the third. Do you remember
That's
it?
how much of an impact it had, huh?
Yeah, I was more proud.
Yeah, no, that's good because how many people were there?
Probably at least like 100.
100 people. That's actually big time right there.
And he just got up. He was getting cold feet, but he got up there. He was blinded by the lights.
Yeah.
But he got up there and he killed it.
I saw it when he walked up there and everybody has these nervous, that just automatic. And then he just told it and it's like the next one was easier and the next one was easier and then he just turned around and walked the fuck off.
He just walked out. I think that the feedback from the audience was really helpful.
Yeah.
Because they were like, yeah.
Well, and they interacted because it's like I heard him when he asked the question, why? Type of thing. So everybody kind of was involved in that. So that's cool.
It was really good. I think he was probably one of the youngest kids that did it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him for that.
Good.
Yeah, but then the temperature dropped significantly. It was like 85, 75, 65.
Really?
It got cold up there. And then the last day we were there, it got
it's
back
in the
up
mountains, so yeah.
Yeah, but to have like such warm weather, like I didn't go near the water. That didn't interest me.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a fun event to do with the kids.
Good.
Yeah.
How long were you there? A couple days?
4 nights.
What kind of camping was it? You said camping or camp. So what
it's
kind
just
of
a camp. We were in an A-frame cabin.
okay.
With electricity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there
working toilet.
No, but the toilets were
functional.
Very close to where.
Oh, okay.
There was plumbing. We could shower.
Yeah.
The first time I showered, I don't know what was going on. There was no hot water. And my sister and I went down to shower at the same time. Not together, but we could hold hands in the hallway if we really wanted. And I'm like, Jen, there's no hot water.
Yeah.
But after that, there's plenty of hot water. I don't know why or.
Well, it was probably a time when like everybody had hit it.
Something. It was the evening, so I don't know. I looked in their little closet. It was the biggest water heater I've ever seen. It was huge. It was like,
and it was tapped out.
It was probably like 12 feet tall. It's a huge water heater. Yeah, so I'm like, how can there not be any?
Yeah.
It was fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. What did you do?
Competition Saturday. I didn't do the competition. I went to the competition. Most people there because it was small. Which kind of sucks because if you look at all the competitions that they had that Saturday, that weekend, there's like some in Washington, some in Oregon, and some in California, all the same day.
Oh.
Which sucks because you're literally taking food out of these gyms' mouths by opening up so many because people from Washington and Oregon, why the hell would they come?
They wouldn't travel that
or
far.
From Washington and California, why would they come here if they're... So that kind of sucks. So it was less than half what it usually is. It was a 60 lifter limit, and I think that there was only 25.
Because they usually have a waiting list.
Yeah, So that kind of sucks that their USPA or whoever is pulling that shit.
Yeah.
I understand that more gyms want to have that option, and I get that I don't travel, so I would appreciate that. But from the home gym aspect, it sucks because you're literally taking food out of these mouths.
Well, if this is the first time they've done it, then the federation may not even realize like the impact it's having.
Yeah.
So they probably just need that feedback.
Well,
and they'll see that.
The thing is they're getting paid no matter what. So this is probably better for them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So it's like we have to pay them fees.
Yeah, you still have to pay the judges.
They're getting paid more now because they're having more. Well, maybe not more, but they're getting paid more often. Yeah. If they're having multiple gyms, and if by chance these gyms can fill up, then it's good. It's good. It's bank. But if not, if it's like half the population comes, that kind of sucks. That being said, it was still hype. It was really, really nice because there was a lot of lifters. A majority of the lifters were FS lifters, obviously. A lady that trains with Devin in the morning, she decided the day before to compete, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And she's never competed before. She just wanted to do it, so she did it, and she actually got, I think she got a state record and best lifter in, maybe not best lifter, but she got at least one state record or two.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. It's funny because on her first squat, again, remember that, because this is her first competition.
Oh yeah.
So the breath of, okay, I'm really here. I'm doing this shit. It was funny because she did her first squat, her very first fucking squat, she squats down, and I swear to God, it felt like a 10-second pause at the bottom. It felt like it was a long pause. It was at least a 3 to 5 second pause.
Yeah.
And poor Jake goes in because he thinks she's buried. He was the spotter.
Yeah.
Goes in to like start to, and then she comes up. And she got it. She got the squat, all 3 lights. And he steps back and he's like, the look on his, because he thought he needed to bail her out. And think about it.
Thrown off her.
It would have fucked her up because but it's her fucking fault. You know what I mean? You don't fucking do a 5-second pause. Yeah. I'm not trying to talk down. But those were the nerves. Those were the nerves.
Oh yeah, no.
And you hear Devin in the background, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
I wonder if it's something like she was waiting for a command, because it can get confusing, especially if she's
if you've never done it. If you've never done it.
I need to wait.
I think she was making sure she had depth, and she fucking made sure she had depth because she sat there for seconds. Yeah. Literally, it was time enough for Jake to be like, okay, I got to get her. Yeah. And then she rises up, and I'm like,
awesome.
No, it's fucking not. Not if you're the spotter, because poor Jake's like, oh my God. But yeah, no, it was funny as fuck. It was funny. And she did great. She did great. First competition, decided the day before, I'm doing this shit. She did it, and she got an award. Nice. And I think every single FS lifter got a state record and or some sort of award. Michelle got best lifter overall. I guess I don't want to sit here and name drop everybody, but all the FS people got awards.
That's great.
Mike did fucking awesome. He did amazing. He's worked so hard on squat and deadlift to keep his balance. Yeah. And I mean, he'll say it wasn't flawless, but to me, comparatively speaking, it was flawless. It was perfect. It was heavy. It was strong. It was controlled, and there was no, like, especially his deadlift. You know how he's always had that issue where nothing, just like a rock, just pulled it up.
That's great.
You know, a lot of people didn't get their numbers on bench. Bench was one of the hardest. I think I would say they were being pretty lenient on some of the squats. Because if I was competing, I guarantee I would have got fucking high calls. But they didn't, and I'm not saying everybody was high, but there was a lot that they let kind of slide as far as that goes, which is fine. It is what it is.
I wonder if they let more things slide when it's not for a record.
Well, maybe, but they're pretty good. I mean, their integrity, because it's a lot of the same judges that come to FS. I just think that some of the lists were like, man, that was pretty questionable. But I'm not the fucking judge. I didn't see it from their eyes, so it was everybody won as far as I'm concerned. Fucking Brett, that fucking beast. He's a fucking beast. So and I don't really know the mechanic, or not the mechanics, but everything behind it. But his last lift was like, or his third lift was something like 640. We'll say 640, right? And in order to get a record, it has to be like a certain amount over, like that. And he was just he was like 1 pound or 1 kilogram.
Yeah, he was very, very close.
Very close.
Yeah.
So they're like, you can go for, I don't even want to say, because I don't know what exactly the word was. But anyways, he went for 700 pounds. For a 700 pound deadlift. And he fucking flew off the ground. It came to mid shin.
Yeah.
Easily mid shin, very fast, and then he just lost his grip. He lost it. So he'll get it next time. Yeah. He'll get that shit next time for sure.
He's so fucking strong.
Fuck.
Because he had the strongest deadlift at the last one, and he wasn't even the heaviest guy. Yeah. That's always blows my mind.
So and he'll get 700, because now that number's in his mind, that he knows he could pull that shit off the ground. Yeah. And he's so committed to his style of training and his thing, and it's funny because I love Brett. I sent him, or I put a meme on Instagram one time about people who spend 45 minutes warming up, and then that's what Brett does. He fucking warms up for so long, but it works. Yeah, it absolutely works. Anyway, so the competition was super hype. Not very many lifters, which is a bummer, but it is the end of the year type of thing. Nationals is closer to February. the February lift, which is still nationals, is still like 5 months after February. So I know that a lot of people are going to be lifting or competing in February.
Well, and nationals was just in July.
Yeah.
So to have that turnaround of people who may compete again,
Yep.
they wouldn't likely do that.
Yeah.
Right?
So what? Yeah. And that's the only bummer about these competitions is like this, because it's strategy.
Yeah.
Rather than, okay, let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Yeah, because you generally want like a solid 12 weeks.
Yeah.
But with that in mind, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start training with Devin in probably about 2 weeks. Week and a half, 2 weeks, because we're gonna focus on competition in February. And everybody needs to compete in February. And everybody is gonna compete in February, right? Not you?
I don't,
Come on, plenty of time.
Plenty
of time. You got state records on the books still. You need to beat those.
Somebody else needs to beat those.
No, you need to beat them. I think somebody else is just afraid.
I can beat those state records.
Yeah.
They're
Prove it. Prove it.
I'd have to wear knee wraps again.
Well, I mean, get used to that. But so
That's terrible.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to compete at 181.
Ooh, and I'm a different weight class now. See.
Where are you at?
Well, then I was 181, and now I'm 165.
There you go. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Good job on the weight loss, but and I know that you've gotten stronger with the weight loss. Some people don't.
I feel like I lost a bit with my squat.
Well, I mean that has a lot to do with injuries that you've been dealing with.
Yeah,
too.
my bench is definitely stronger.
Yeah.
But the rest of it is not necessarily.
But you haven't really been focused.
Yeah, which is fine because I enjoy just.
Yeah. Well, I have to, and that's going to the competition. I love, and we've talked about this, where I love fucking the competitions. I love the energy of it. And that just kind of reinforced, okay, I got to fucking get back in here and do that. The problem is, I think I'm going to stay at 181 because I'm at 180-ish right now. I hover between 180 and 183 right now, my body weight. Going back down to 165 is a fucking struggle.
Oh, yeah.
Which it was fun when I was doing it, because that was the point.
It was a different mindset, too.
It was a different mindset.
That was the goal.
Yeah. But 181, Sean stole all my records.
Did he?
Yeah. Sean Highland. He fucking stole all my records. This motherfucker doesn't train for powerlifting. He just lifts. He's just naturally fucking strong. Stole all my fucking state records. Doesn't have to train. He does train. He works out, but he doesn't. It's not like he comes in, trains specifically for this shit. So he's just brute strong.
Well, I remember Manny Love. He's one of the judges. He is also your competition.
At that weight class?
Yeah.
Well, that motherfucker.
He specifically, when I talked to him at the meet in February,
Mm-hmm.
he was going to be competing, and he told me he's strategic about where he gets his weight.
Yep.
And he follows the records. He's a judge, so he follows the records, and he's like, all of these, basically he was referring to Sean.
Yeah.
He's like, now I have, because a lot of, with the age bracket, would that be considered a class or just an age bracket? Whatever.
Class, yeah. I mean, essentially it's a class.
He didn't have any competition. And so he would adjust his weight so that he could actually have competition.
Yeah.
Instead of just going in there and blowing everybody away or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's a summary of basically what he said. But his goal was 181, that 181 weight class. And I think that you guys are in the same, the same age.
Probably. And that's the good thing about the powerlifting.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about my age bracket is people like Manny, people like Sean, people like me. We're not going to make it fucking easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a walk in the park.
Yeah.
But
it makes it more fun, really.
Well,
like,
it keeps people that are younger, that are going to get older,
I know,
stay in the fucking mindset.
I know. I was like, now that I'm going to be a master next
you are.
month, it's still August.
Whatever, you're there.
To set some records for somebody to.
Absolutely. Well, and that's what it's. I mean, it's. I love state records. I mean, state records are fucking awesome, but it should motivate other people, and that's kind of what I love about it. I mean, having people that I'm gonna compete with that I know are fucking stronger than me, that just helps me want to get stronger.
Yeah, and that's what I say about like Sean and Manny. Like you know that those two are
stronger than me.
But they're also after that spot. And yes, they're
well, and that's like the guy in the Nationals with the Nationals record. It's like, fuck, man.
Ridiculous numbers.
What the fuck, man?
Those are insane.
I mean, you just at some point you just got to admit you're the fucking pussy in the group, which is fine.
I think it's more that like
it motivates.
You started too
it
late.
motivates. But I did tell Devin I don't want to fuck around.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about lightweight shit. I don't care. And it's nothing on Devin. He's a coach. He knows what he's doing. But I'm not here for fucking numbers. I'm here for fucking records. You know what I mean? And I was telling Mike the other day, I think there are certain people like me and Mike. And I get programming. I get the conjugate thing. I get, all this stuff that goes into building strength. But for certain people, at certain age ranges, I think we have to just fucking lift heavy all the time.
To maintain it. And
to keep our body acclimated to fucking heavy.
Yeah.
If we do all this fucking pussy shit, in my mind, this fucking high volume shit, lightweight shit, speed shit, I get that. But I'm not a fucking 20-year-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to be able to just get this shit off my fucking chest. That's all I fucking need to do. Which to me, that means just fucking train heavy. Train heavy so my body is used to it. My nervous system is used to it. Like, I think one of the problems we had in the last competition was we started too fucking low. You know what I mean? I fucked up on my bench, which was a bench that I just fucking got a week before. I always have this problem with my ass coming up, but the problem is, okay, if my opener is 225 and then we jump 20 pounds or jump 30 pounds, I should fucking warm up to beyond my opener. You know what I mean? Meaning before the competition, I need my body to be ready and warming up at these low levels and then trying to go for big. That doesn't work with my body. So I personally believe that we have to fucking keep my body in that type of mode.
Well, a lot of people, they can't take those big jumps either.
Yeah.
Like, I know for me, with bench specifically, like, Devin, when I was training with him, he would ask, like, do you want a 10 or a 5? I'm like, I'm going to have to do a 5 because it's too much overload. Like, I need that.
Yep.
So not that I can do 225, but if I was to do 135, there's no way I could jump to 150.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Right? I'd have to do 140.
Yep.
And that's
ease into it. Yeah.
And that's just me, but I know that about myself.
Well, and that's your nervous system.
Yeah.
You got to get your fucking nervous system on board. That's kind of what I'm saying, though. That's what I mean is like doing lightweight. That's not really getting my nervous. It's getting my body warmed up.
Yeah.
But that's not telling my nervous system you're about to fucking die here.
Yeah.
Get that. Well, you know what I mean.
Well, I just did it yesterday.
Exactly.
I almost died.
Exactly.
And then I just.
And then you jumped right back into it and you did it twice as fast.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about. I think that I understand the powerlifting programs. I get the logic behind it. I get everything about it. But I think for older people, more mature bodied people, it's different. You know what I mean? Though it's different. It's you can't train me the same as you train a fucking 20-year-old.
Yeah, I wonder.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah, I'm curious to see like what the research is on that.
Yeah.
Because I agree with you. Because you have to. There's a certain point where you're not going to continue to grow.
Yeah.
Meaning like.
The muscle growth is different.
You have to maintain it. You have to keep it, and if you back off that strength.
Yep.
You'll lose it quickly because.
Quicker.
Yeah. Because you're just older.
Well, we're fucking old. We don't recover the same way. You're right fucking there. But see, you get it. And I think that it's.
You can't. It's not a cookie cutter program.
It's not. And I'm not saying that's how Devin does it. I'm not saying anything like that. I just know, having had a couple competitions under my belt, my very first competition I did, I beat training before that. I had no powerlifting experience, just kind of what we figured out.
Yeah.
I fucking went heavy all the fucking time.
Yep.
All the fucking time.
It was always
my bench, my squat. Wait, what was my fucking squat?
I don't know. That was a long time ago. It
was at least 385 or close to 400. My deadlift was 418, which was not a lot, but it was, for me it was, because that was prior to me. That was me just getting into deadlifting.
I don't think you had ever gotten over 4 at that point.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think so. I think you're correct. And my bench, and those were all state records, my bench was 276. Okay. 276 back then. And I was younger, I was this, I was that.
Much longer
but
ago,
the training,
it's only 3 years ago,
was fucking heavy all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I wasn't focused on speed. I wasn't focused on explosiveness. And that's all good shit.
Yeah.
That's all good shit.
Absolutely.
What I'm saying is my age bracket, my mentality, I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about lifting heavy shit off my body.
Yeah.
That's all I fucking care about. So in order to get heavy shit off my body, I have to train fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Because with heavy training, you fucking learn to be explosive really fucking quick.
Yeah, I agree with you. What I was looking up real quick was...
Put the mic closer. Well, you can adjust it to where you can actually see. But
is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking up the names you sent last night. Do you remember them?
Fuck. No. I don't really hang on to unnecessary material. It's funny because you asked me what I did this weekend earlier.
Yeah, and then I remembered what you did.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know. And the reason behind that is because I think people cloud their fucking brain up with so much unnecessary material.
Yeah.
And it's not that this weekend wasn't important because of the powerlifting competition.
Absolutely.
But everything beyond that was just like blah, 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 just stuff.
Like...
So what the hell do I want to retain that for? It's just taking up space in my brain.
What's it called?
And then I can't think of words like echelon. And I've had multiple people fucking clown me on.
That means people are listening. That's good.
My buddy Kyle, he posted on.
Oh, I saw it today.
Yeah, on my detail post.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's sure is higher echelon stuff. It was like, motherfucker.
That means people are listening.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just you that couldn't.
My brother did the same fucking thing too. It's funny as shit.
That's funny. Yeah.
But
echelon.
Yeah. Anyways,
Echelon.
where were you going? Where were we going?
Just the names.
What are they?
Pod Talk, Eminem discusses, Eminem discussion, Mike and Mick weekly. Mike and Mick weekly. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
What about Mike and Mick
Those
Pod
are all
Talk?
pretty fucking brilliant to me.
I like Mike and Mick Pod Talk.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, let's go with that then. I'll claim that one for the most part because you used.
I just rearranged it.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's like a puzzle. No, that was good. I like that.
Did you ever put your puzzle together?
Fuck that puzzle. For those of you who don't know, she got me a puzzle for my birthday. Your birthday's coming up.
In March.
Yeah, and
almost 6 months ago. So it was 5 months ago.
There's no cheating to that.
Can you cheat with the puzzle anyway?
I don't fucking know.
I don't think you can cheat with the puzzle. But anyway, yeah.
These things have no edges that fucking work. They have little tiny sharp sliver edges. They have so many colors and shapes. There's like lion head shapes. There's
you have to explain. It's a really cool, colorful puzzle.
Fuck.
Of a lion's head.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And
I'll send you a picture so you can put it on. But
okay. And the idea behind it is that the pieces in it are like different shapes. There's animals,
shapes, different
and stuff, right? And then there's just like non-shaped shapes.
Yep.
And it's wood. It's a wood puzzle.
Yep. And it has a cool frame where it can set on it, and it's really, really cool. It's beautiful, and I wish I can get past this little edge. Right? I want to be able to accomplish that, but I literally sat for fucking hours the first day just going matching up shit, fucking, and then I got a whole piece 2 hours later together. So. It was cool.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And your birthday's coming up too, right? September 24th.
Uh-huh.
How old are you going to be again? Remind everybody.
23.
Shut the fuck up. 43.
In my heart.
44. 45.
40.
Really? I have a hard time believing that, Mikki.
Because I'm so young at heart?
40. That's interesting.
You seem
I'm perplexed because you feel like a 46-ish range mentality-wise.
Huh.
I'm 46, so that doesn't really say much.
I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think that we're good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bye. Boop, boop. Done? Wait. Oh, shit.
You have to say, and that was Mike and Mik Podtalk.
You just said it. So there we go.
Oh,
with the crickets.
Hey, okay.
Bye.